We are officially into the new year. Things are getting going again. Life is returning to normal after the holidays as we know it. My life has gotten back to normal as well. I'm back at work, back to doing all my normal daily activities. My family is back wherever they belong. So of course, I have a few things that I need to get done today. First thing on my list is to get caffeinated. I've been really into making iced Americanos with my Nespresso over there and then just adding a splash of milk to it. So that's what I'm drinking this morning. This will be my caffeine of choice before I go to the gym this morning. So I'll drink my coffee and skip drinking like an energy drink or pre-workout or anything like that. Obviously, first thing on the list is to go to the gym. I have to stop in at work today, get a couple things done, and then I've got just some other random little errands that I'd like to get done today. So I figured I'd bring you guys along with me and we'll start this new year off right. First things first, let's drink this and get to the gym. Immediate change of plans because David just called me and said he would like to go to the gym today too. So I'll just wait for him to get off work and then we'll go to the gym. First, I wanted to show you guys what the temperature is outside. And keep in mind, it's 11:17 right now. And look at the temperature. Are you serious? -23? Like, where was all of this weather during Vlogmas? We have like full-blown snow and ice and cold temperatures and wind. And it's just completely miserable here right now. So I know my car's probably going to struggle starting up a little bit here. Yeesh. While I let my car warm up, I'll brush off the rest of my car. Look, it's 25 below outside. I should probably figure out if this thing has like an engine block heater. You know what I'm talking about? Some people can plug their cars in at night, and it, I guess, keeps their engine warm. Oh, that horrible noise just stopped. So that probably means it's starting to warm up a little bit, but I usually don't even dare drive this thing until I am reading a temperature on my temperature gauge because I don't want to break anything in it. Oh no, the horrible noise is back. My engine block is warming up though. If I have an engine block here, I should probably try to use it because my car always just sits outside at my apartment complex. So that's what I wait for right there. I wait for my car to warm up like 3 bars into the engine temperature. So now I figure I'm good to drive. Okay, so I made it over to work. I'm gonna head in here and do a couple things that I didn't get done yesterday. By the time I left yesterday, my provider didn't have one of the notes done that I need to send in a referral for over to oncology. I also have a prior authorization request for one of our patient's medications that I want to check on. I don't do this all the time. I certainly don't do it most of the time, but there was a couple things I wanted to check on that would just weigh on my mind until Monday anyway, so I might as well just stop in here and check on them. My coworkers think I'm a sucker for coming in on weekends to do this, but I'm obviously getting paid for it, and anybody out there that does the same, that if their coworkers give them grief for it for whatever reason, A, they're my coworkers, they're allowed to give me grief, but B, do what's right for your patients, and most importantly, do what's right for your patients. So if you have something that's weighing on your mind, you don't want it to wait until Monday, go ahead. If you have the time and if you live locally in the area, you don't have to travel for work or anything like that. Just, if it takes you 5 minutes, just stop in, check on the status of something. It'll make you feel better over the weekend, then it's worth it. Made it home from work, and then I stopped at a few places to get some items. I tell you what, you guys, it is so cold out there. It makes me want to come inside and never ever ever go outside ever again. David's home, so we'll probably end up going to the gym here shortly, but if I do not eat something like right now, I will be completely unreasonable to be with, because I will be in the hangry zone. So I'm just heating up, it's not the best snack or anything, but I'm just heating up a cup of mac and cheese to eat before we go to the gym. But I figured I'd show you what I got when I went out at the store, just like a little mini haul, I guess. I did stop at Scheels, but I ended up not getting anything there because I want to find one of the Hydro Flask, like one of these shaped cups or tumblers or whatever you call this. I'm thinking about ditching my Stanley because it spills anytime I tip it over, which can obviously be quite a problem when I have that thing at the gym. Stopped at Scheels to look at those. Wasn't crazy about any of the colors that they had, and I would definitely probably want the 40-ounce size rather than the 32-ounce size as well. I'll probably end up looking online at what color options they have in the 40-ounce sizes. But I also stopped at Ulta. First thing, I picked up one of these Morphe angled liner brushes so that I could start doing liner just with eyeshadow. I feel like that looks a little better on my eye shape. Also, it's nice that I can add a little darker shade just right on my lash line there and then just smudge it out if I need to. Needed to pick up some more face wash, and this one's my favorite. It's the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. This is a new product that I want to try. I get really bad KP, specifically here on my upper arms. What I usually use for that is the Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy cream, which is good, but I also saw this and wanted to give it a try. It's from First Aid Beauty. It's the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. So it's got that 10% AHA in it, and this is something that I can use in the shower. I will usually try to use some sort of a scrub in the shower, like it's usually a physical exfoliant, you know, just something kind of rough that I can rub on my arms, and that seems to help a little bit. Not as much as that Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy. That Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy, if you guys are looking for something topical, I love that stuff. It's even better than, CeraVe has that SA cream that comes in the tub similar to the Gold Bond stuff. The Gold Bond has some extra ingredients so that are really good, like chemical exfoliators. So if you're wondering, I do prefer the Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy over the CeraVe SA, just because they've got a few extra ingredients in there, as well as the salicylic acid. Anyway, back to this stuff. Like I said, it's something that I can try to use in the shower as well as with my Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy. I don't use the Gold Bond Rough and Bumpy as much as I should, obviously, because I still struggle with my KP. I guess I'll show you. I don't even know if it'll show up on camera. It's not like the worst KP you've ever seen in your life, but this arm's definitely worse than my right arm. But I just get those little bumps, and I think a lot of this might also just be a little bit of residual from what I have had in the past. That's what my right arm looks like. So I don't even know if you guys can tell that I have it, but I do have a little bit of KP. I'll give this a try, and I'll have to update you guys, especially if I like it. Just a boring thing that we needed. I picked up some toothpaste. I like to get the 2-pack because I need it and I'll use it anyway. So just might as well get the 2-pack. That way I don't have to go out again anytime soon for toothpaste. So I just ate my mac and cheese. We're gonna head off to the gym here. Since it's been like 4 hours since I drank my coffee, I am going to break open an energy drink. I've never tried this flavor of the Alani's before, but it's the Arctic White one. I have had the pre-workout in Arctic White and like it, so I figured I'd like this guy. Perfect. So I'll drink this and then we are headed off to the gym. I have a leg day today.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down.
Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I'm starting my day off with some greens and collagen supplements. I have some training that I have to go to today for work. The hospital system that I work for is changing their EHR to Epic. I have training for that today, and from what I understand, the campus that I work on has that's where the ORs used to be. So they have like super old archaic ORs over in there that they've converted into training classrooms because they have thousands of employees to train on how to use Epic. And our go live date is like in 6 weeks. So today is my first day of training for that. So I'll probably be there for at least 6 hours doing that today. I'm trying to be as prepared as possible, wearing short sleeves in case it's hot in the classroom, bringing my flannel in case it's cold in the classroom. So it's currently 7:25. My training starts at 8 o'clock, so I should get going. It is currently 25 below out here. I would suggest not being like me and making sure your car starts in the morning when it gets this cold, because my car isn't even trying to turn over. So I now have half an hour to get over to the hospital, and my dad has to come from all the way across town to drive me all the way across town to get to the hospital. Oh boy. The crappy thing is I have a brand new battery in this thing too. It's only like a year old. I'll tell you what, you guys, I hate this car so much. Fuck, man. It's trying to rev now. I don't know how I got it to rev that time. Or not rev. Nobody correct my... Well, it started. After many, many tries, my car is started, so I'm letting it run. But I'm probably gonna be late. At least I know where I'm going, but it's 7:40 right now. Ugh, I might be a little bit late. I'll give it 5 minutes to run. Hopefully it warms up a decent amount in that time. Don't be like me, you guys. Look at the freaking temperature this morning. If I could explain to you guys how stiff this car feels right now, it is not having a good time this morning. My car is not a morning person right now. We're making it though. We're making it. I made it home from Epic training. Training itself went well. It was easy. I have another class next Friday, which is actually my second and last class. It was a little chaotic though, because obviously, first of all, getting there, as you saw, and then near the end of the training, after lunch, an alarm started going off. Like I said, they had us in the old OR, so stepping into the OR was like stepping into a time capsule anyway, because all of their logos from like the 90s were in there. And then they came in and told us to pick all of our stuff up off the floor because water was coming into the classroom, and they were like panic moving computers out of the other classrooms. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm assuming because of the temperatures that a pipe burst somewhere. We got it done, got all the training done, got home. We're headed over to my parents' house right now. My mom is making a spaghetti sauce tonight for dinner. And it's also my dad's birthday tonight, so we'll probably take some games over there to play with them. How's my hair look? Does that look okay?
Look bootyful.
Okay.
I got my new hat on. Guys, I put my new hat on that my mom got me for Christmas.
You guys, let me show you my starter. I don't know if you can tell, but look at how much this has risen. That's where it was when I fed it yesterday. It's like over doubled in size. I can't believe it's doing that well. I should bake something with it. It's been so cold outside, I've kept the warmer on. Is it because I've left the warmer on? Probably. I'm happy with how well it's doing. I would also like to point out that the high temperature today was like 7 below zero. Alexa, what's the temperature outside right now?
Right now, it's -9 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so we're down to 9 below. We're gonna have another night of 30 below weather again, which means my car will undoubtedly have trouble starting in the morning again. I'm gonna run it before we go to my parents' house, and then I'm gonna run it again for a few minutes when we get home tonight, and then hopefully that will allow it to run in the morning. Honestly, I don't even know how I got it to run this morning, unless just by the sheer act of me turning like the car electronics on, it heated it up enough to start it. I don't know. Do you have any expertise?
I say when I do the Jeep, I turn the blower off. When it gets this cold, I turn everything
blower
off.
was off.
No, I'm telling you, that's what I do. Because when you start the car up, it draws power from that. So if your battery is low already, so what's going on is your battery is freezing. There's battery.
It's a brand new battery.
I know, but
It's a year old.
There's battery acid and stuff in there, and those fluids were freezing up. They were gelling up.
I also backed into a spot so that if we need to tomorrow, we can just jump my car. Okay, we'll let it run for like 5 minutes.
Hi, Grandma. How are you? There's Megan.
Hi!
Megan's car sitting next to mine. We had to jump start it it didn't want to start this morning, so we started it. We're going to let it run because it's so cold here. The batteries are freezing in the vehicles.
Oh my God.
Yep, so.
Wow. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Just making my way up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Slowly.
Slowly, okay.
Slowly with a K. We were just talking about bedding down at Mark and Kelly's here
Uh-huh.
when we come to the wedding
Oh, yeah, we'll be
in
at
October.
we should be at the
So
wedding.
we'll get to meet Megan. Okay, now here comes Grandpa.
Oh,
All right. Hey, Charlie.
How are you?
doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Megan's here too.
Doing-
Hi.
It's cold here too, but not as cold as there. It's
Yeah.
supposed to get down just to double digits.
Right
Monday,
now,
Tuesday, and Wednesday.
yeah, tonight is supposed to be negative 30s.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you and meeting Megan
Yeah.
in October.
Yeah.
Well, good. It's good seeing you
Yeah.
again. I like that beard. Mine does not grow nice and sculptured like that.
Well, I go
So I have to
to
keep it. I got to keep it short.
I go to a barber twice a month, and they clean it up for me. You know, line it up and keep
Yeah.
it nice. And
Looks good.
Megan doesn't like it too long, so I keep it. I just tell her to put a number 6 through it, and they run a number 6 through it.
Yeah,
So,
because if it gets too long, then it gets shaggy, and it's just not neat.
she said I looked like a mountain man one day, so I had to get it
Yeah.
trimmed up.
Haven't been up in here, baby. You need to keep that shit trimmed.
That's right.
Not winning the football.
Yeah, Megan got second place.
Number 2.
We got second place, yeah. What's that all about?
Fantasy.
Oh, fantasy football.
Fantasy.
Oh, what's
Face tune.
fantasy phase
Phase
10 and I
10.
won.
You won. Nice. There you go.
Yeah, it was my first time playing the game, and I whipped him.
There you go. There you go, Grandpa.
You know what? He was talking so much shit. He was like, I don't like this game. Y'all keep going out before me. I'm not playing anymore. And then he came back and whooped all our ass.
All right, y'all take care.
All right.
Happy birthday,
Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
All right.
Love y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
It's so cute because David's grandparents call him Charlie.
They got nicknames for all the kids. Charlie's a little husky. You ready? Did
Yeah.
your car shut off?
Yep, it's all off. It's locked. My car.